What's up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Tricky Jim at Full Grip Games. Today I'm going to be showing off a brand new way to play Centiskorch VMAX, and you don't need to Dene GX, you don't need Crobat V, and you don't need Jirachi. Let's take a look. This is Centiskorch Magneton, inspired by Tord Reklev. Tord has been pioneering this version of the archetype for a while now, so big shout out to Tord for coming up with a deck that is truly unique. It utilizes Magneton's call signal ability, which allows you to knock out the Magneton and search your deck for 3 supporter cards and put them into your hand. And this pairs perfectly with Lieutenant Surge's strategy. You knock out the Magneton, putting you behind in prizes. Then you can use Lieutenant Surge's strategy to use up to 3 supporter cards during your turn. So you can use the Surge and then use powerful Green's Exploration to get any 2 trainer cards out of your deck and into your hand, and then eventually start utilizing Welder to power up your Centiskorch VMAX's G-Max Centiferno attack. If it sounds like that's a lot going on in the deck, well, it is. It can be complicated. When you have access to your entire deck in the form of Green's Exploration, routing your path to victory can be a little bit convoluted, but it is a very powerful deck, and it can create some insane board states where you just have 2 big Centiskorch VMAXs using G-Max Centiferno for huge one-hit knockouts. It utilizes Reset Stamp very well because you can force your opponent to go down to just 1 prize remaining. A lot of decks in standard format right now cannot force your opponent to just a single prize remaining. This deck is capable of reset stamping your opponent to 1 and then still having a Centiskorch VMAX or 2 Centiskorch VMAX in play because of the fact that you can force your opponent to knock out Volcanion with the Flare Starter attack. Very good in this deck, but sometimes you're going to want to use Flare Starter and then get the Volcanion out of here. So we got the 1 copy of Scoop Up Net so that you can force your opponent to only knock out big Centiskorch VMAXs. That's the whole idea here. Something truly unique I saw on Twitter, Tord tweeting about the fact that he's using Kabu in his Centiskorch Magneton list. So we've got a copy of Kabu in here. You shuffle your hand into your deck and draw 4 cards, but if you only have 1 Pokemon in play, Kabu can shuffle, draw 8. Can be great for getting some resources late in the game if you just got the 1 Centiskorch VMAX that you're looking to utilize. And one of the things that I like about the inclusion of Kabu in here is that you can call signal for it using the Magneton, meaning that you can just get it when you want it. If it's not a good card to play at the time, you're just not going to grab it. We've got the Big Charm to make our Centiskorch VMAXs really big, giving them 350 HP, which is very good. A couple copies of Research in the deck because it's just the best draw supporter in the game. 3 copies of Boss's Orders. I found myself wanting to use Boss all the time with this deck since early game. Sometimes you just want to pick off a 2 prize Pokemon and set your board state up for a late game sweep. Also, Boss's Orders at the end of the game, just closing out a game, is very good. All in all, I found this version of the deck to be very fun to play. It's fun to play because using Call Signal, just such an explosive ability, and using the Green's Exploration engine, just being able to handpick anything you want out of your deck's very fun. It definitely gets you thinking. You have to make some very calculated plays in order to win with this version of the deck. It is a little bit susceptible to hand disruption. Sometimes you have to blow up your Magneton, and just getting Marnied out of the cards that you needed from that Magneton can be really rough. Sometimes getting Reset Stamped at an awkward time can be really rough as well. But all in all, it's definitely a strong new way to play Centiskorch VMAX, and I definitely recommend giving it a try. Check out the gameplay and let me know, what do you think of Tord's Centiskorch VMAX Magneton deck in the comments below. Yo, what is up, Ryan? All right, we're going second. We have a reasonable enough opening hand. We can get down with it. Seems good. Yeah, we'll just put that down. Yo, Fishing, thank you so much for that Prime sub. Appreciate you, NK Fishing. Hopefully you're having a great day, digging the stream. Unfortunately, it looks like Ryan does not have a great opening. And we've got the greens. Perfect. So we're just going to go grab Quick Ball, and we've already got Giant Hearth. We can probably just go get an Evolution Incense as well. Seems pretty good. If I get Evolution Incense, I can go get the VMAX. Next turn, that just seems very strong. So we're going to go get these things. Going to go here. We're going to go here. Couple fire out of the deck. Seems fine. Quick ball here. Get the Centi. And we're ready to roll. Flare starter. And looks like we're going to have a pretty good turn too. Seems nice. Hopefully Ryan draws out of this. We can have ourselves a game. Yeah, that's awesome, Kurdwaria. Yes, love Dawn Wings. Honestly, NK Fishing says, got a sub to a fellow Baltimore boy. Yo, that's what's up, NK. Thank you. All right, we got hammers. We got power plants. It's looking like maybe a disruptive Eternatus VMAX deck. Could be what we're up against. Yup. That's what it is. They've got all the draw. Wow. Look at how many cards are played now. They have played quite a few cards. Next turn, power plant did bump our Giant Hearth, unfortunately. But I can just use the Magneton. And we can go get ourselves Surge Greens. Which is going to mean that I can have a pretty explosive turn next turn. So we can just go here. And it's cool because that gets through power plant, right? It's like I don't need day-to-day change, none of that. We just go call signal. And we can go get the Surge. We can go get the greens to go get us a crystal. And then I've already got the welder. So the turn after that, we're going to welder. And then I'm going to have a big Centiskorch. And I'm probably just going to want a boss. That seems like a good card to have. So we're going to do that. Give them a prize. We Surge. We Greens Exploration. I could just Surge, Welder, Boss, go for the knockout on the Eternity. That'd be like really high risk, right? I'd have to get another energy and switch. Yeah, that seems like way too risky. So we go Surge. We go Greens. I have 2 fire energy in the discard pile, I believe. Yeah. That seems like a good card to grab. And I honestly want the Big Charm. Switch is probably good too. I want the Big Charm, but I think we're just hoping that they ain't got it like 4 pings. No way. The switch is safer. Just take the switch. Okay, just gonna go there. Five times 4. Just an attachment won't get it for me though. So I can't just like greens and get it. Because an attachment won't get it. I would need 6 or 5 energy. Or whatever. Cool thing is though, I can't put another Magnemite down. We should have done the Scoop Up Net instead of the switch. So that I could accelerate an energy to myself. That would have been kind of cool. But let's see. They've got 5, 4. Yeah, the Scoop Up Net also, we could have just pinched the Volcanion so that then I can safely put this other Magnemite down. Live and learn though, right? Yeah, that's fine. It actually would have made a big difference. It would have made a big difference because the Scoop Up Net, I could have put the Vulcan I could have put the Vulcan into my hand. I could have put the energy into the discard pile. Right? Yeah. I think that's The Scoop Up Net would have been better there. But, you know, experience will teach me to foresee that, I think, right? I ain't got it like that, chats. I ain't got it like that. No way. 3 more pings? Yeah, they probably got it like that, huh? 3 more pings would be very bad. Getting mighty close. They need 2 Scoop Up Nets. And an energy. It's a 3-card combo. Off of these 7 cards. No more Crobat. No, we're not going to stamp yet, I don't think. We're not going to stamp yet. But we do have the Magneton down, so I could go do another, you know, surge, whatever. It looks like they actually are just going to go in with the Hoopa. So it's interesting because now I don't quite have it. Go here. We could do this. Can evolve. We have to go greens. Welder. I have to put down another Centiskorch. But I already know that I'm not going to... Oh, I'm not going to be able to surge this turn? You're right. Okay, I can't. Right. So then, like, what other supporter do I even want? Welder. Does any of it matter? Because I don't have the energy attachment that I need. So I think, like... Honestly, I might just need to boss up the Eternatus and hit into it. That or I just go for a game-winning... Like, it's going to be a tempo turn. It's going to take me a couple of turns to figure it out. I think we just bring this up. That seems fine. We put this down. And I put that down. This seems fine. Let me just G-Max. I think that seems fine. I want to save the Magneton. I think putting the pressure on the Eternatus is good. Because they just are still behind an energy attachment on it. So I think we want to do that. You know. If we just knock out... It's a huge waste of a 6 energy Centiskorch to just knock out the Hoopa. Right. And we could KO the Centiskorch with Volt. Yeah. For sure. There's some... But if they take 4 here, that would be very risky, though. Because if they take 4 here and I blow that up, that's probably not great. Now we're fine, though, right? Like, now I can just... Well, fine. That was extremely bad. that was our nightmare for sure. That was definitely a no-go. That is not good. Magneton biting the dust. That was not what we wanted. For sure, no on that. Okay, so I don't think we stamp because we'd stamp them up a card. I can't put it down another Magneton for sure. We just have to research this. And then hope we find an energy. That's fine. Really wanted an energy there. Yup. That had been nice. Okay, I still think we're fine, though. Kind of. Okay, we're going to go here. Check the deck. I do have the Scoop Up still in the deck. I do have a Hearth still in the deck. I've got 2 Fire left in the deck. I do have Boss in the deck. Okay. Very, very rough. I'm just going to thin all this stuff. We get Surge next turn? You're right. We get Surge. Easy. Okay. Just take that knockout. And then we're chilling. That's the card we needed for sure. It's very good. If I had just gotten an energy drop this turn, though, it would be way easier. But I still think we're fine. You guys will see the route. But it is dependent on me not getting very hand disrupted, right? Yes, like I said, no hand dis... Oh, this is bad, chat. This is real bad. This is a nightmare. That's what I'm saying. Or what if they just Marnie? Like... you know? What if they just Marnie? Now, I actually have... I have the route. I have the route, but I need them to not hit a Crushing Hammer, and I need them to not hit a one-hit KO on this. All right, no Crushing Hammer. Well, okay, it's a little bit more complicated than I may have originally seen. We do have the Scoop Up Net. Okay, that's good. I do have that. We have to greens. I have to go get Scoop Up Net, and I have to get Surge, kind of. Or I could go get Scoop Up Net and Ball. No. It's so bad. Get Hearth. That doesn't seem like the correct play. I think potentially Surge. This seems like... No. Okay, it can't be that because then... Alright, I guess the play is this. Next turn I have to... It's so bad. I just need an extra energy, right? And I need to find boss, though. And I need them to not have game. But it's like I needed... One card wasn't going to win me that, right? It's just like I needed a greens for 3 things. I needed a greens for like 4 things there. Like way more, you know? I had the greens for a lot. I don't think that they can take the one-hit KO. I don't think so. I needed them to not KO the Magneton. Is what I needed them to do. That was really bad. Top deck Kabu. Kabu won't do it. Because now I need an extra energy. Because that turn I researched, I needed to have the extra energy drop on the Centiskorch. Right? The switch certainly isn't going to do it. So now I need to welder into energy boss. That's the only way we win. Let's go! Woo! GG's, Ryan. GG's. Let's go, chat. This definitely feels rough. My opponent is just passing, though. And you know what? Research seems better than greens here. I mean, I guess, okay, so I could greens for quick ball. Actually, just greens for quick ball. Yeah, that's actually perfect now that I've got the research for next turn. We just go greens for double quick ball. And we go get Volk, Senti. Seems good. And then we go quick ball away the boss. Get Volk. Quick ball away the stamp. Senti. Scoop Up Net. Go here, go here. Go here. Flare starter. Seems good. Excellent. Excellent. Ready to rock. Seems solid, if you ask me. pleased with where we're at. But yeah, I think it's, you know, Tord's out there saying that his, you know, we all knew what Tord's old list looked like. We did, because he made that public, right? And then Tord's out here saying on Twitter that his, you know, Magneton Centiskorch Kabu deck is BDIF. Like, you know, you're gonna get people out here trying to build their own version of it and see what they can do. So I think that's fair. If you're talking about it on Twitter, you know, we could all have ourselves a grand old time trying to figure things out. And I think the Magneton is a pretty good card right now, especially in a deck like Centiskorch. I think like it's one of the it's just like kind of an underrated card, especially with VMAX Pokemon, the ability to be able to kind of, you know, control the prize race. Dave Rose says, I'm strapped in for this Centi train. Yo, that's what's up, Dave Rose. Appreciate you. Thanks so much, Daver, for the 175 bits. Says, I'm the flare starter. Twisted flare starter. Yo, thank you so much, Daver, for those bits. Unfortunately, we cannot use the strategy here. I think just softening up with High Heat Blast is like totally reasonable. We're just gonna go here. Because if you put the Centiskorch VMAX up in the active, you know, bad things could happen. Bad things certainly could happen. So we go here. This thing's got 60 HP. It's like we might as well evolve it just so that it doesn't get cheesed by like, you know, a double. We don't use that until like next turn. Then we High Heat Blast. And then exactly. See, the Magneton just makes your board stay very good. But yes, if I get gusted and then like hit for 240, I mean, that's like bad. That's like the whole problem with Centiskorch as a deck, right? Is that if you get gusted, you lose. You need to not get gusted in that like first 2 turns. And I don't care what version of Centiskorch you're playing. If you get gusted in those first 2 turns, it's usually rough. Usually rough. Yo, thank you so much, Taunt, for those 100 bits. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you could set up another. That's for sure. All right, so now we can force the prize, right? But this thing's got a giant bomb on it. What am I supposed to do about the giant bomb? That's so bad. Because if I hit for... Yeah, if I hit for 180, yeah, it's just going to be, it's going to be bad. So, like, I could take the knockout. I can definitely take the knockout this turn. We blow up Magneton, take the knockout. But, like, I feel like it's not worth it. It's worth it to just go on, like, a, I think I'd rather just try to 3-hit KO. We're just going to research here. I think I prefer this. So if I go 1, 2, and I'm just going to set up another Scorch, I think that's fine. And we High Heat Blast again. I think that's fine. Yep. And I'm just going to High Heat Blast. Yep. That's cool. I don't think it's worth going in. Because, you know. I do wish that there was a way to get supporters back from the discard pile. There's no way in this deck, obviously, so you just have to play more of the supporters that you wish you could get back. Which is interesting, but we can force, like, we're probably going to set up like 2 Centiskorch, because this one's already taken 80 damage, so we have to set up another one, right? There has to be 2. Because if we don't set up 2, then they could just get a triple and just knock this one out. So, we could Pal Pad. This is true. Pal Pad is an option for us. Now that they've taken their prize, we knock out this one. We set up this benched one and go. So if they take... Yes, we can knock out the Magneton and then it's perfect, right? If we go in with the active, we only need 2 fire on the active. to like make things work. So we probably go here. All right, we just got a lot of researches. A lot. And have not seen a welder yet, naturally, but that's fine. We're going to go here. The Centiskorch out of the deck. We have a crystal. We have a surge, a greens, and a welder. That's what we're going for, right? Yeah. So, definitely evolving this. And we're going to go... Do I want the 4th full art Magnemite? Do I? Yes. Gonna go call signal. We're gonna get surge, greens to get the fire back from my discard pile, and the welder to accelerate onto the active. It's like this is kind of what I have to do. Yeah. So we can use the surge. I can greens, and I only have 1 stamp left in the deck. We definitely need this. 2 fire energy left in the deck as well. It's not a ton. And probably just another... Big Charm could actually help the math. Let's see, if I put Big Charm on this benched one. Probably. I could stamp. Seems fine. Obviously, we don't bench anything else, all right? Obviously, come on. Have some faith. have some faith. All right. All right, so we're going to go welder to the active. Okay, and then this last energy right now, thank you so much, Blue Skadoodle, for the sub. Appreciate you, 2 months. Thank you, thank you. We're doing 4, 8, 12. 12 here. 12 will do it. So that's fine. Just attach here. Attach here. It's all good. Let's thin the rest of the stuff out of the deck. Cool. We'll take that knockout. I should have discarded that energy. It's my bad. That is a nice top deck, or a nice grab off the prizes there, though. We should have quick balled away the fire energy. I forgot I don't have one in the discard pile. But it's still, actually, it's like, because now I can welder, so. Pretty decent, though. Let's see, the Big Charm, did the Big Charm, I didn't have time to do the math. Let's see. So, 250 minus 80. The math actually does add up. Yeah, the math does add up. 250 minus 80, because here we're at 280. So yeah, the Big Charm there was actually not bad. That was a fine. I could have put it on the active. It's like, I still think I'm preventing a knockout here though, right? 240. 240 plus 8. Yeah, I'm preventing a knockout by 10 damage. So if they have the Zigzagoon, yeah, I mean, we are preventing that knockout. So the Big Charm did matter there. I'm definitely just going to take a swing in with this active. So let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 4. Okay, we've got the Giant Hearth. That should just be game, right? I was like, I didn't have time to do the 8 times 4 is 32, right? Yep. GMAX Inferno. Math. All right, let's go, chat. GG's. First game out, not bad. I think my favorite thing about articles is just like, is the reading, right? I like that, you know, sometimes reading something that's well written is a lot of fun. So I do like that. I do like that. It's my favorite thing about it, right? Just reading something someone took some time on, you know, that feels good. And I've enjoyed, I certainly, you know, articles kind of played a large role in me learning how to play, but that was like before people were creating kind of, you know, 20, 30 hour a week content on Twitch to learn from. So I didn't really have that. So I had, articles were all I had. Yeah, we're just going to go get our fire energy, attach it, put the other Magnemite down. Yeah. And then just go off turn 2. We've got it. Excellent. We're going to go here. We're going to go there and pass. But I think that, you know, in order for me to like reading an article, though, the writer has to be like, the writer has to be good at writing. That's like one of my things, you know. If the writer is like a worse writer than me, like I can't do it, you know. If it's not well written, you know, definitely can't get into it. But I do stand by my position as well that the meta evolves so fast that a lot of times, as like something that goes to print is gonna just kind of be, you know, how relevant is something that, you know, that got published and goes to print. I think that, you know, how long did it take to write the article? You know, when did the tournament that is being reported on happen? You know, things like that. The cool thing about streaming is that you can just, it's instant, right? It's like every morning I open up, I'm like, cool, we had this deck do well, this deck do well, this deck do well, and we can, you know, kind of just go through things naturally. So I do like that, but you got to respect the hustle as well, for sure. Got to. All right, we're going here. We're going here. We've got the Centi. We've got the Ton. We go Magneton. We blow it up. For sure. We're going to go get ourselves Surge, Greens, Welder. Seems like the play. Surge, Greens, Welder. That way I can get all my energy. Yep. So we're going to go here. Now we could Surge. I can Greens go get myself the Giant Hearth to get some energy into my hand so that I can Welder. And it should be just enough. Honestly, I don't want to get rid of the boss. Do I honestly just... I could see doing this where, like, I get Giant Hearth, because I don't have anything to Giant Hearth away right now. And I want 4 energy on so that I can deal 200 damage and take this knockout. So I want to hit the other fire energy. I'm honestly considering just evolving the other Magneton and just letting it rip so that I can just get more support, like grow my hand size. That honestly doesn't feel like the worst thing in the world. That's fine. My opponent's getting such a slow start. Who cares? All right, maybe I get punished for this. Maybe. We could go Kabu, too. Kabu would be cool. Kabu greens. That way I can get rid of greens. No. Kabu greens Welder. And I've already got a boss in my hand. And what am I getting rid of? The greens? That's fine. Sure. Just gonna go here. And then we Giant Hearth away. Probably. You know what, Chad? Maybe I'll use the Kabu. Maybe. We Giant Hearth. I have to get more energy to the hand. I'm using Welder. We already know this. So that's fine. We'll get rid of that. Go here. Now we have a big enough hand. Welder. Energies. Beautiful. I actually have a quick ball if I want it. I quick ball away the Kabu and admit that I'm never going to play it. And then if I do that, I can put down another Centiskorch just to have one as backup. So we're just going like dual Centiskorch for the rest of the game. I don't really mind that. I think that's fine. Yeah, quick ball away this. Just say like, okay, we'll get this thing out. And then GMAX Centinferno for knockout. And then, no, you're not using the Kabu, chat. Sorry. Sorry. But we do need to kind of have, I think, a backup Centiskorch. Just in case, you know, we get into a grindy spot. And my opponent didn't have an Eternatus down. So they didn't get an Eternatus down with an energy on it, I should say. So we're definitely in a good spot. This next turn, I've already got the boss in my hand. We could just boss up, you know, whatever and knock it out. And this is crazy. This is turn 2, right? And we've got just a very explosive turn. My opponent only has 4 prizes remaining, but it doesn't matter because the math doesn't work out with, you know, what they're doing. You know, my board is just two gigantic Centiskorches. So we're in a pretty rad spot here. Boss should be able to, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 4 is 24, doing a 240 damage this next turn to be able to target down, you know, whatever we want on our opponent's side of the field. So it's very strong for us, I think. And yeah, let's see what my opponent does to try and respond to what we're doing. Looks like they have Crobats. They've got Piers. I already know they played it. They have a guaranteed energy. Probably going to be a high darkness energy and just like kind of retreat that maybe, yeah, or attach an energy here to the bench and kind of just like pause for a turn. So I do wonder what our route's going to be. I guess I could just Giant Hearth again. Wildly active, but if they knock out this Centiskorch, I do have the Big Charm though, so that should help us survive. But I could just like double down and put all of my energy on the active Centiskorch and just kind of create this checkmate board state where I can just knock out their dude. That probably seems reasonable. They're probably not knocking this out, I would have to say, and I do have Welder again, so we're probably just going to do that. So we're just going to go here, Welder to the active, and now we're looking at 8 times 4 is 32. So I would just need 1 more energy. It's guaranteed. 9 times 4, that's a lot. 9 times 4, yeah, that's 36. That'll do it. Cool. Is there anything else in the hand that I need to play down? I can thin the Volcanion out. Just go get this. I don't think, you know, get that, I guess. Technically better. And we're just saying, okay. So long as they don't do anything super crafty, we have win on the VMAX next turn. Right? But oh no. This is my nightmare, chat. This is my nightmare. Just starting things off with a tool scrapper. They need 3 Zigzagoon pings, and this game is over. Yep. We asked for no crafty plays. And then here comes the tool scrapper. Alright, we're sweating it out over here. If they get Scoop Up Net, Zigzagoon, they win. They just definitely win. Yep. That's the thing, you know, you do with Centiskorch. You do always have all of your eggs in one single basket, chat. You do, usually. I tried to create a backup basket that just it wasn't going to work out. The backup basket was never going to be it. It was always just we had to put it all in one basket. I had the Big Charm. I was like, surely the Big Charm makes it okay to put all of my eggs in one single basket. But nah, no, I think we're chilling. We're chilling. There's no way they have it. They ain't got it. There's no way there's 3 Scoop Up Nets in that hand. Not a chance. No chance. And we've got the boss for game if they try to retreat this thing. You know, they could move energy, maybe. I mean, Sable Eye's not close enough either. Crazy Claws is not getting there. Yeah, they have 1 Scoop Up Net in the discard pile. 2? Oh, they have 2? Ah, yeah. It's not happening. Can't do it, chat. So they have to come up with Spiritomb, and then we've just got boss on the Eternatus VMAX for game. Looking pretty solid. For sure. Galar Mine making my retreat cost increase. You guys hear that siren? Yeah, the police got to show up. That's how busted this deck is. GG's. GG's. G-Max Inferno. 400 damage. Insane. I like it, chat. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, sub to the channel, ring that bell, and of course, check out the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/TrickyJim, where I stream live Pokemon trading card game content every single weekday, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern time every single weekday. We are there on Twitch, streaming, having a great time. If you're not already following the Twitch channel, you're definitely missing out. So make sure to drop by the Twitch stream, give us a follow. Also, make sure to check out FullGripGames.com for all the best trading card game singles. We also are always buying cards at the shop. If you got extra cards lying around the house and you want to get some cash for them, or a booster box, or store credit, we are always buying bulk and singles at FullGripGames.com. I got a video on the website explaining how to use the buy list. You just fill out the buy list with the cards you want to sell us. You send us the cards and we send you the cash. It really is that easy. Also, if you're looking for all the best Pokemon trading card game online codes, make sure to check out FullGripCodes.com for instant PTCGO code delivery. And that's it. Y'all take it easy and have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.